Hi, welcome to G4 Guitar School Horsham, and today we're going to be looking at Lego House by Ed Sheeran. Here we go. Okay, so as you'll notice we have the capo on for this. If you're not familiar with what the capo is, it just goes across the strings so you can play chords higher up the neck, which Ed Sheeran uses pretty extensively on a lot of his songs. You just basically pop it on the 4th fret for this particular song, so it's just going to go just here, just behind the 4th fret. And the chords we're going to be using for this song, they're all level 1 chords. So we've basically got G, E minor, and D, and C. That's pretty much it, really. So the opening section is arpeggiated, which is to say when he plays it, he's picking the strings basically rather than strumming them, but you can strum or arpeggiate depending on your level. So for purposes of this, I'm just going to strum the chords, but if you want to arpeggiate them, feel free to do so. So the opening sequence, which is the first verse, is I'm going to pick up the pieces. So it's G to E minor. He just does one bar on each of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to count the beats when you're listening to it, and you'll hear the chord change. Really, he just goes backwards and forwards between G and E minor. Pick up the pieces and build a Lego house. Things go wrong, we can knock it down. So he's just really doing a bar on G and a bar on E minor for that. The rhythm changes as you go into the bridge, which is the section it's called Dark and Cold December, but I've got you to keep me warm. But it's exactly the same chords that you're playing underneath. It's still G and it's still E minor, and he's still arpeggiating them. It's just you have a different beat that comes in, but the structure of the song itself really doesn't change. Okay, on that section. So, whoops, just move that over there a little bit. So basically when you get into the hook or the chorus, which is the section that's I'm out of touch, I'm out of love, I'll pick you up when you're going down. Again, it's G, I'm out of touch, I'm out of love, I'll pick you up when you're going down. He goes to a D here, and then out of all these things I've done, he goes to a C. Okay, and then it's I'm out of sight, I'm out of mind, goes to an E minor, and then it's I'll do it all for you in time to D, and out of all these things I've done is back to C again. So the chorus, he's just playing G to E minor to D and then back to C. Okay, obviously I'm just giving you the names for the chords as if you're playing them open, but we're playing them capoed up here, so they're actually slightly different, but you're going to play them the same, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. So really that's pretty much it with Lego House. There's not really a lot more to it than that. There's just a slightly different little section where he sings Don't Hold Me Down, I think my braces are breaking and it's more than I can take. So I mean, more than my braces, and it's more than I can take. So really he's just going from E minor, hold me down, to C. I think my braces are breaking is D, and it's C, more than I can take. So it's E minor, D to C on Don't Hold Me Down, and then D, I think my braces are breaking, and it's C, more than I can take is back to D, and then after that you're back into the main hook. I'm out of touch, I'm out of love, G to E minor, pick you up when you're getting down, and all these things I've done is back to C again. Okay, that's really the only other section that's slightly different, and other than that it's all really just G to E minor in the verse, and then you're just adding G to E minor to D to C in the chorus. Again, listen through the song, try and count the beats and try and hear where the chord changes are, as you're going through it, and then just try and play single strums to it. And then if you want to make it more elaborate, you can start arpeggiating the chords, or you can incorporate a different strumming pattern into it, incorporate some eighth notes or whatever you want to do. Really, feel free to play around with it. And that's the basic structure of Lego House. Okay.